Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, your girl Lawonne, coming at you with another video. This one is a what sold, and I'm outside, as you can tell. See the background? Anyway, so let's get started. I'm waiting for my bus. So I might get cut off and have to do half here and half at home. But anyway, these are sales from September the 1st to September the 15th. Which is today. Okay, this video will probably come out tomorrow. We'll see. I might get it out tonight, but it might come out tomorrow. But anyway, on well, let me start here. I had 7 Poshmark sales, 4 Mercari sales, 3 eBay sales, and I did a whatnot show. So, on September the 1st, I sold this, and I'm going to put everything right here. I'm just looking around, y'all. I sold a Hawaiian men's blue shirt. I'm looking down at my notes. I picked it up for $1. It sold for $7, and I made $4.05 off of that sale. Had that shirt for 2 months. Yeah. Okay, on the 2nd, it was another Poshmark sale. It was this pair of Page jeans, size 28. Page jeans usually do well for me. This one, not so well. I got it for $1. It sold for $13, and I made $10.05 off of that. So, on the 3rd, also on the 2nd, I had a Mercari sale. It was H&M beige pants. Got them for $1, sold them for $15, and made $12.81 off of those. They were the wide leg pants. I was considering keeping them for myself, and they was a size large, I believe. So that would have been nice. But the weather is about to change, so no need for linen pants because it's getting ready to get cold. Okay, on the 3rd, I had another Poshmark sale. I sold a Puma white soccer t-shirt. That was free to me because that was a hotel haul. They sold for $25, and I made $20 off of that shirt. Nice, crisp white shirt, and I knew someone was going to want it. So yeah, that shirt was really nice. It took only about a week to sell. Okay, the next sale was on the 4th of September. This was the Lululemon boxers. They were in a pack of 3. The person took 2. He did not want the gray ones. He wanted the black ones and the white ones only. And I took the gray ones and I sold those for $5 and I made $2.05 off of that. Yep, $2.05. Lip gloss. Okay. On that same day, I had another Poshmark sale, but this one was consignment. So what happened was I joined the consignment that Poshmark has. I ordered the bag, and then what I did was I put about 8 pieces in the bag, I believe, and I shipped them. Okay, the first bag was free, but the next one you have to pay for, I believe. So anyway, I shipped them, and it's like you get a partner, and they put it in their closet, and you put it in your closet. You put it in, you send it to them, it goes in their closet. They retake pictures, and it goes in their closet, plus your closet. Anyway, it's sold. It's sold. It was a Michael Kors top that I had. I had paid $1 for it. It sold for $18, and we halved it, so I made $8.20 off of that sale. Okay. The next sale was on the 5th of September. It was this Old Navy cardigan sweater. I had that for 4 years. It was the mesh material, black, open cardigan, Old Navy. I got it for $1 at Goodwill. It sold for $10, and I made $7.05. On the same day, I had another sale. This one was New York and Company, black and white dress. I remember getting that from P.A.T. It was heavy. It sold for, I paid $1. It sold for $9, and I made $6.05 after that sale. Okay, y'all, my bus is coming, so I'm going to have to go, and I'll finish this later. Bus. So I'm going to prove to you that you can do this anywhere. Okay? I stopped at the 5th. So on the 6th, I had one Mercari sale. It was the Baby Gap yellow raincoat that I picked up for $1. I paid $1. It sold for $13, and I made $11.01 off of that. The next sale that I had was another Mercari sale, and it was on the 7th. It was the Holy Girls Brown boots, and I had picked them up at Goodwill for $1. This was way back, like 24 years ago. And they were brand new, so I don't know why they didn't sell immediately. But anyway, I paid $1. They sold for $16, and I made $13.67 off that. Okay. The next day, which was the 8th, I had a eBay sale. It was the stylish. I would have what product today. It was the stylish patchwork dress that I loved, and I knew it was going to sell in the fall. I got it for $1. It sold for $6.50. And some kind of way I made $9.86 off of that. I don't know what's going on. Okay. On the 9th, I had another eBay sale. It was a pair of men navy blue dockers. I picked them up at P.A.T. for $1, which P.A.T. is Philly AIDS Thrift. And if you look in the description below, I do a brief description of what it's all about, and how you can donate to it. So if you would like to donate to it, money, clothes, whatever, then click the link down below, which will take you to their Instagram, and then it will give you more information. Okay. I said about the doctor, right? I spent $1 They sold for 8, and I made six, uh, 632 for that. On the same day, which was the ninth, I had an car research. I had picked up a pair of books, light blue, bluish, yeah, light blue sneakers, size 10 for a woman. I picked them up at a stand right up the street from where I live for $5. They sold for $25 on Mercari, and I made $22.13 off of that. Okay. On no sales on the trunk. On the 11th, I did my whatnot show. I sold 20 sweaters for $2 each. So I paid 20 because I paid $1 for each one of those sweaters. They sold for $40, which is doubling my money. And at the fees and anything, I made $31.47 off of that show. So yeah, I was happy about that. Okay. On the 12th, I had no sales. The 13th, I sold a polo kid sweater. I had these what? The fuck? I had paid $1, sold for 15, and I made $11.31 off of it. So it's a company ride. It's 47. That was my last sale. I had no sales on the 14th and no sales as of now. My net profit was $162.20. So that's going to do it for today's shit. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please give it a like, subscribe, and get that notification bell so you can be notified. So you can be notified every time I upload a new video. I want to thank you and have a blessed day.